a lot of power plays for you guys to start the game, but just how did you see the opening game from your perspective?
I thought we had a good start. I thought obviously we earned those power plays in the first. It would have been nice to maybe cash in on one of them, get a little bit bigger of a lead. But we knew the longer they hung around, there was going to be a tight game, and I thought they got their legs underneath them as the game went on a little bit. And we did a good job of just managing the puck. And I thought we could have been a little bit better there in the second period, but we had a good third and found a way to win the game.
One of the things that you really helped this team with is their penalty kill, and it was like a reverse of the first period. In the second period, they started getting a lot of momentum. They even got a 5-on-3, a little short one, but still a 5-on-3. Just how much momentum is this team drawing from that penalty kill? I mean, Pascal said last game he doesn't want you guys getting a lot of penalties, but if you do, he wants to see you killing them.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the guys have been doing a great job with our D, have been good all year at it. And I think I said the other night the biggest thing is we're prepared before the games, and we have a good understanding what the other team's trying to do, and it gives us confidence to go out there and do the right things. And we're working as a unit out there, and we've been getting better throughout the year of kind of helping each other out and talking to each other. And and even though we're down a man, it seems like we still got that well-oiled machine working out there. So it's been going good. We just got to keep it going that way.
Well, you guys have had that playoff mentality for quite a while now, but one of the things you have to be able to do in a playoff game is play in a tight game.
Yep.
And tonight's an example of only a 1-0 lead, but still you guys played as if it was a tight game, and you weren't trying too many things. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, and I think playing a team who's out of the playoffs, it's I think we talked about before. It's a little bit of a trap game, and they got a little bit more freewheeling out there, and maybe not too worried about making mistakes. And I thought that we did a good job of being underneath the puck and just like you said, just managing the game. It's a 1-0 game. Doesn't matter who you're playing. You still got to find a way to win. And we didn't get ourselves into trouble and start playing their game and run and gun with them. And I thought we did a good job of just managing pucks, keeping them low, and making them play 200 feet. And Birdie was Birdie again.
Speaking of Birdie, I mean, usually guys who, if they see a slash, they see something happening after the game, it's usually someone like yourself or some of the other guys who will step up and kind of push those guys away from their goalie. What do you think when you see your goaltender throwing punches when he's getting slashed after the whistle?
Well, I think it's first and foremost, I think the players who are out there, you're thinking, okay, if this guy's in it, I better be in it. And I think for the rest of us, we want to keep guys away from Birdie. We know how well he's been playing. We'd like to see him maybe, not be in those scrums because we need him, but at the same time, he doesn't like guys going the net on him, and you got to stick up for yourself sometimes. And I think, you get a couple whacks in the back of the head, and you might not go there next time. So I thought he did a good job of just protecting himself, and I think the guys in the ice did a good job of standing up for him there.
How do you close out this homestand, considering how good you guys have been at Bell MTS Place? 19 wins in your last 23 games. And tomorrow obviously is going to be a huge one to close out the regular season here at Bell MTS. So what's the mentality going into tomorrow's game?
Worry about ourselves, make sure we're ready to go. Like I've been saying all week, some of these games you're playing teams that are out of the playoffs are easy to kind of get down to their level and, not really worry about winning the game. And, like tonight, I thought we could have, been a little bit more lax with the puck, and that would have been right up their alley, and they're going to put the puck in the net, and that's when you're going to get hurt. So I thought we did a good job, like I said before, managing the pucks, and I think we need to do it again tomorrow, just make sure we're playing a playoff game. It doesn't matter if they're not in it, but we got to play the same way.
How do you, when you're keeping it fun on the bench, because fun's a word that you guys haven't been shy about using, is it a conscious decision that you guys are all making sure you say something every once in a while to keep it light, or does that just happen?
Yeah, I think so. I think, obviously it helps when you're winning. It's a little bit easier to have some fun, but, I think as a group, you try to play loose and you try to, help each other out and encourage each other and keep things positive. And, there's obviously times where you got to, hold each other accountable and be on each other, but for the most part, I think, we got a good group in there and everyone wants to have fun. And like I said before, winning's fun, so it makes it a lot easier for us to come to the rink and have some fun. And it's I hate to say it again, but it's fun to come to the rink right now. We're enjoying it, and you don't get too many times to play on teams like this, and we're just trying to keep things rolling.
I asked Coach, this is the last one for me, I asked Coach about using emotion as a weapon earlier this week. That's something that you find a strength in getting the guys energized. Sorry to do it because he's standing right here, but another Birdie question for you. Does that, as much as he makes us smile when you see him make one of these plays, does it energize the guys as well?
I think we all see that he enjoys playing the game, and he comes to compete every night, and we see everyone sees the puck movement and the way he competes and the way he makes saves, but we see the love and joy he has for the game every day, and I think that just breeds confidence to the team. When you got a guy who wants to come in there and play hard every night, and even though he's the goalie, it really goes through the lineup, and like I said before, it's fun coming to the rink when you're winning, and right now it's fun.